So what I have here today are these little minifigures that I bought from the dollar store. It was like Dollar Tree I bought them from, but they may show up at other places because the brand name that's on the back, it says Beverly Hills Teddy Bear. They have a website. You can also buy some of their stuff on Amazon. You could probably buy this at any store, I believe, if they sell it. Maybe Five Below, if you heard of that place, or the 99-cent store. I hear people say something about that. I think that store is in California. Yeah, they're only a penny difference, I guess. But anyways, they have a series of figures. These are Disney figures. I've seen the Mickey Mouse and Friends set at the store. I may try to buy them all. I'm not sure if I want everything. I've seen the Cars ones. I don't really care much for that, so I probably will never buy them. They have Nemo, Toy Story, and Winnie the Pooh. The only ones I've seen in the store currently is the Mickey Mouse one, the Cars one, and the Finding Nemo one. And these. This is... I assume the set is actually Disney Villans set. It doesn't say on the back or on them at all. But I can safely assume that's what they could be. Take a look at the card art. Got a picture of the castle. It's like, I don't know exactly if it's Disney World or Disneyland. And you got Captain Hook on here. So, we'll start off with Captain Hook since he's pictured on the card. We'll open it. I saw these and they looked pretty cool when I saw them, but if you look close up, you can see there's like maybe some flaws. I did look at each one. You can see there's like maybe, some paint issues around the face. The eyes look weird. But still okay. You probably won't notice them if you have them on the shelf. But if you're playing with them, you'd probably notice them. For $1, and then they probably have to have a licensing fee. They have to probably, cut corners. Yeah, you got his little hook there. Yeah, and these figures I think are kind of like an alternative to the Pop Finals. They're a hell of a lot cheaper. I know the small ones go for like $4 or $5. And these are $1, so I don't know how much material actually goes into these. But they're pretty cool. There's actually some Simpsons figures like this, but I don't think they're made by the same company. But I may look into those because I like the Simpsons real well. Next is Cruella de Vil from 101 Dalmatians. I noticed on this one the eyes are kind of weird. Okay, open it. What I didn't show you is to see how well they actually stand. Yeah, it stands pretty well. This one might stand pretty well as well because on the base you don't really see any feet there. It's all plastic. So it should stand fairly well. If you remember Cruella de Vil, she wanted to make a coat out of Dalmatians. She grabbed all the puppies from, what's her name? Haven't seen the movie in a while. I do own it someplace, I think. A lot of times Disney movies are a little expensive if you try to buy them. I think because they release them every 7 years, and then the price skyrockets to like maybe $40, $50. I know at like the store called Disc Replay, they have like Fantasia for $20. Yeah, and that's a DVD. A lot of times DVDs can be like a few bucks, $5 or so. Anyways, what I don't like about this one is maybe the eyes. It could be, they're squinty and closed. Other than that, if you're looking farther away, like if it's on the shelf, you probably wouldn't even notice. You would probably notice that it's actually supposed to be Cruella de Vil. On the next one, I believe her name is Ursula, and she's from the Little Mermaid movie. They had a couple movies, one about her daughter. I don't think she was in there, but this is based on an old fairy tale. I've read it, and it's a lot different than the actual Disney movie. They cut a lot of stuff in there. You could read it. I can't remember who it was that wrote the original Um, I just can't remember. I think he was French or something. But yeah, it's not. You'd probably get upset if you actually read it because it's not like how Disney portrayed it. Anyways, look it up close. This kind of reminds me of the poo emoji, because it almost looks like a turd. You know, this bottom part here. Okay, we'll look at her face. The eyes look pretty okay. They look sadistic, evil, or whatever you want to call it. Pretty nice. Anything I can say? Let's see what this is on the base. It's got a little copyright information. And it's got a big flat base, so it should stand really easily. Next is the bad fairy from Sleeping Beauty. I think she's now known as Maleficent. Or that's at least what they called her in movie starring Angelina Jolie. Take her out. I remember seeing that movie as a kid, and I think the part I didn't like was towards the end where that prince guy had to fight her and stuff. Not sure how good the eyes are on here, or if they're actually all supposed to be about the same, like pop vinyls are. Got horns on the top of her head. Now this is actually based on a old fairy tale as well. There are different storytellings about the fairy tale. I think one has to deal with rape, so that one you probably wouldn't want to read. But I did read one, I can't remember exactly what it was about, but it was similar to that rape one, but without the rape. I think somehow the spell is broken and the prince kissed the princess, and then the spell is broken. I think it said something like 100 years. The spell was like 100 years or something like that. Still pretty cool. That's pretty much it with these figures. They're pretty decent. You know, for $1, I guess they're good if you don't want to pay like pop vinyl prices. You know, the small ones, like I said, are $5, or the big ones are like close to $10. But I do have something else. At the dollar store, they also sell these little figures. They're called Minikins. They're like, I think, supposed to be Garbage Pail Kids. I don't really know much about the Garbage Pail Kids, but I think they were a big thing in like maybe the 80s and 90s. I'm not really sure about that. But yeah, you can get this at the dollar store, Dollar Tree, for $1. I don't know where else would sell it. It says Tops makes it. So you'll find this wherever the baseball cards are. Certain stores are different. I think they're usually up front in a shelf or by toys. This particular Dollar Tree actually had them by the toys. I opened the bag so you can see what they are. You get 2 painted figures. Let's see here. I do have a sticker for each one. Yeah, this one. It says, I think his name is Atom Bomb. You can read that if you want. I don't really want to read it on camera. It's already 8 minutes now. Pretty cool. These figures remind me of the stuff that used to get out of the gumball machines at grocery stores. I used to collect these little ninjas they had. I think I still only have one left someplace. And they were rubbery like this. And they were a quarter as well. You get 4 for $1, so that's pretty much a quarter. Next figure, we'll go with this other painted one. Is Nasty Nick. Here's a little bit of information. Okay, and those are stickers. I think it said stickers, right? Pretty cool. It's got some paint on there, which makes it cool. The other ones aren't painted. They're all one color. Let's see what this one is. Brainy Janie. The information if you want to read that. Yeah, I think I like the painted ones a little bit better. And the last one is Anna Banana. Here's a little information on that. Here's the front. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. I'm not sure if I might collect more of those. Maybe I'll look into them and maybe do another video somewhere along the line. But anyways, we'll show you these stickers. And that's it. You can like, share, comment, subscribe, and have a nice day.